It was a cold Saturday morning, when Harper knelt beside a toy store window, her weary eyes following the neat rows of bright pink boxes. Tiny dreams she knew she couldn't buy. Beside her stood Mia, her little girl in a faded blue dress, holding on to the frayed edge of her mother's sleeve. Her gaze was fixed on a Barbie doll with golden hair and a sparkling pink gown. Behind the glass, everything looked picture perfect. Cheerful smiles, shining boxes, promises of joy. But Harper's reflection told a different story. One written in sleepless nights, quiet tears, and endless love wrapped in worry. She swallowed hard, blinking back tears, and whispered softly, "Sweetheart, I can't buy you a Barbie for your birthday this year." If you believe that kindness and second chances can still make this world better, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness. Because sometimes, it only takes one act of compassion to rewrite someone's life. Harper never imagined life would come to this. She once worked in a cozy downtown cafe, greeting customers with a smile while saving every tip for Maya's small joys. Crayons, ice cream, and tiny ribbons for her hair. But when new management took over, the cafe shut down, leaving her jobless, with rent overdue and cupboards nearly empty. Her husband had walked away years ago, leaving behind nothing but a note and a pile of unpaid bills. Still, Harper kept fighting. Cleaning houses, folding laundry for neighbors, skipping meals so Mia wouldn't go hungry. As her daughter's 6th birthday neared, Harper longed to give her something special. Maya had been dreaming about Barbie for months. How her classmate had won. How she wanted to brush her hair and dress her up. But Harper's wallet held only $8 crumpled. Not even enough for a cake, let alone the doll behind the glass. That morning, she sat on the curb, shivering, watching Mia press her tiny hand against the store window and whisper, "Maybe one day, Mommy." Before Harper could reply, a man in a dark suit stepped out of the store. He was tall, neatly dressed, with a look that was both stern and thoughtful. He had been standing there for a while, quietly observing. His name was Cole Harrington, the CEO of the very company that made those dolls. But Harper didn't know that. To her, he was just another stranger. Cole had been having a rough morning himself. Endless meetings, deadlines, and reports that drained the joy out of life. Yet something about Harper's quiet struggle stopped him. The way she looked at her child, love burning brighter than her exhaustion, reminded him of his own mother, who once cleaned offices so he could afford textbooks and a chance at a better future. As he watched Harper whisper, "You're still my princess," with or without a Barbie, something inside him shifted. Moments later, as Harper turned to leave, trying to distract Mia with the promise of pancakes at home, Cole approached the store clerk. "Please pack the Barbie in the pink gown," he said, placing his card on the counter. Then he stepped outside. Harper froze as he approached, instinctively pulling Mia close. "Excuse me?" Cole said gently, holding out a pink box wrapped in a ribbon. "I couldn't help overhearing. Maybe this could make her birthday a little brighter." Harper's eyes widened. "Oh no, sir. Please, I can't accept that." Cole smiled softly. "You're not accepting it from me," he said. "You're accepting it from one parent to another. From someone who understands what it feels like to want more for your child than life allows you to give." Tears filled Harper's eyes. Maya's face lit up as she took the box, her hands trembling. "Mommy, she looks like me," she whispered, beaming through her tears. Harper could barely speak. She just nodded, her heart too full for words. Cole didn't wait for thanks. He simply smiled and walked away toward a sleek black car. But before getting in, he turned back. "Mom," he said, "we're hiring seasonal staff at the new warehouse. If you're looking for work, tell them Cole sent you." Then he left. That night, Harper placed the Barbie on their small kitchen table, lit a single leftover candle, and sang, "Happy Birthday," to her daughter. Mia laughed, clutching her doll tight. Harper smiled through tears. For the first time in a long while, hope felt real again. Days later, she gathered her courage and went to the warehouse. She expected nothing. No references, no fancy RA sum A. But when she mentioned Cole's name, the manager smiled. "You're the woman he told us about," he said. "We've been waiting for you." Harper got the job that very day. Months passed, and life slowly changed. Her hard work earned her respect and stability. She made friends, found support, and built a new future for Mia. One evening, after receiving her first steady paycheck, Harper took Mia back to that same store window. "Do you remember this place?" she asked with a smile. Mia nodded. "Yes, Mommy. But it's not where our story changed," she said softly. "It's where you changed everything." Sometimes, it isn't grand miracles that change a life. It's a small moment of compassion, a stranger's quiet kindness that turns despair into hope. Cole never told anyone what he did that day. But for Harper, it became the moment that reshaped her world. Before you go, tell us in the comments. What would you have done if you were in the CEO's place? Would you have stopped to help, or walked away like most people do? If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness. Because somewhere out there, another Harper is still waiting for someone's kindness to change her world.